34 counts for the former president, Donald Trump. The first time a former president has been on trial, the first time a former president has been convicted. Donald Trump, live right now in New York, walking the streets. Let's turn the audio up for a second. So as you might imagine, a somewhat rowdy scene there on the streets of New York City as Donald Trump, the last we will see of him on this day. As I mentioned, the verdicts came in and then it was read and guilty on all counts. And then Donald Trump emerged from the courthouse and gave these brief remarks. Listen. We don't have those teed up for you at the moment, but Trump basically said, see you at the ballot box, or the real verdict is going to come on November 5th. Come on in, Congressman Glenn Ivey. He is a Democrat from the state of Maryland, a frequent guest on this show. Congressman, thanks for being with us here on the Hill. The White House has not commented. The Biden campaign has commented, and their response, sir, was essentially Donald Trump, I'm paraphrasing here, all the things that you would expect them to say about Donald Trump, they also added, we need to win this, in their words, at the ballot box on November 5th. What do you think the response should be from President Biden, Congressman? Because he can't avoid this to eternity.
Yeah, I don't mind that approach. Saying that the focus is going to be on Election Day, I think is the right way to go for the Biden campaign. I think this conviction speaks for itself. I heard some of your Republican guests a moment ago, and it's disappointing to hear them disrespect a jury verdict in that way. To me, it's another chapter in the sore loser playbook that, we got from Donald Trump when he lost in 2020 and has continued on since. But I'm hoping that we can get back to the point where the legal system will be respected. And, like I said a minute ago, Biden's got to win the election at the ballot box. It's the only way to bring the country back together.
We're going to hear the message from Donald Trump. You know this, Congressman. He's been saying it day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, that he believes this was weaponized against him, that this is a political persecution, and if this could happen to him, it could happen to you, is essentially the message from the former president. What concern do you have that folks out there might say, you know what, maybe he's on to something?
Well, I had a chance to hear his statement that he gave right after the verdict, and it was much of it demonstrably false. So, for example, he said that this was the Biden administration that drove this prosecution. Obviously, all of us know that that's false. This was a state prosecution that had no connection to Biden or the Department of Justice or anything at the federal level. And, I think it's pretty clear there was extensive evidence of guilt here in this case. Now, there are legal arguments to be made, and he'll have a chance to do those on appeal. And he has had his due process rights from start to finish here. But, look, the jury considered it. They seem to be very meticulous, asking to go back through testimony and then having the entire set of jury instructions read to them again. It looked like they were paying close attention and trying to be careful. So it is what it is.
All right, we'll leave it there. Congressman Glenn Ivey, down the road from us in the state of Maryland. Congressman, thank you so much.
Thank you.